Earlier this week, Motley Crue announced their farewell tour is not over yet. It's going to come through Western New York one more time.
One of their influences, Alice Cooper, will be opening the show. And we had a chance to talk to Alice and to Motley Crue's Tommy Lee. Actually, we didn't. Our executive producer, Mike DiGiorgio, jumped in to do the interview, having seen Motley Crue in concert 10 times and Alice Cooper 16 times. Here's their conversation. This is epic.
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Good, guys. We're talking to you from Rochester, so we're going to try to get some people to take an hour trip down the thruway, catch you in Buffalo in October.
Oh, they should be able to do that.
All right. Now, this tour, I mean, you've come through Western New York. You hit our amphitheater around here about a year ago. Is it strange for a tour, a double bill like this, to last this long? This is like more than a year you guys have been together.
2 years. It'll be 2 years at the end of this the end of this tour. But it's a world tour, and that's, you know, when you're going to Europe and Australia and Canada and Mexico and every place in the world, you know, I mean, it just takes that long to do it. But we've been doing this for so long that it doesn't affect us. Every single show is, you know, is 100%.
Yeah.
Tommy, we had Nicky on here a few months ago. One thing he talked about with this tour was Alice. Some of his earliest musical memories were hanging in his room, smoking weed, and listening to Alice Cooper. So I'm going to give you a chance. If you got any similar stories about Alice when you first heard him.
Well, I mean, geez, I heard him, you know.
Doesn't have to involve weed. That's all right.
Excuse me?
It doesn't have to involve weed.
It doesn't have to involve weed.
It probably did, though.
Yeah, of course it did. You know, you have those moments in your life when you're, you know, when you're a teenager growing up, and there's certain things that come into your life that just blow your mind, and Alice Cooper was one of them. I also remember getting Kiss Alive, opening the Gatefold album, going, what the hell is this? You know, those are the things that you just never forget.
But you know, it works the other way too. I mean, the bands that were established at that point, you know, and we always watched the young bands. We always watched who was coming out and what they were doing, and you know, almost sort of like, you know, trying to help them out a little bit, you know, because we realized what it takes to get to that point. And we would kind of see, we'd look at Motley Crue, and I swear the very first time I saw Motley Crue, I went, the drummer. No, I mean, because I was always looking for the guys that were the outstanding guys. Right. Same thing with Nirvana. When I first Nirvana, I saw Dave Grohl on drums, and I went, that drummer's amazing. You know, musicians always kind of search out for the guy that catches their eye the most. You know, but Motley was doing. They were just having pure fun up there. And that's what a lot of bands today keep forgetting to do. It's rock and roll. It's a party. It should be fun. It should look like you're enjoying what you're doing. Right. I see a lot of bands today that just look like they need Prozac, you know.
Well, let's talk about that fun in this show. For people who did catch it when you guys came through before, what are we looking at that might be different from the show this time out?
Okay, well, first of all, we played outdoors there at an amphitheater. Yeah. And usually those places don't have a roof over them. So when we come back there October 14th, we're playing indoors. We've actually moved all these kind of final U.S. states indoors so that we could, you know, do the full show, which entails a lot more than you saw at the amphitheater. Yeah.
Okay, so in about half an hour, more of that scintillating conversation, Mike DiGiorgio's dream come true, including why Tommy Lee was in Rochester about a year and a half ago.
Hanging out with Mike, probably.
Just chilling.
Yeah, but next, a different kind of music, Bornquin Dance.
It's...
Are you going to dance?
No,
okay.
But I can.
I can't.
I'll teach you.